Alright, so we had left off, we had just finished doing part E, where the net force is about 2,750 newtons. Now, once we have the net, and we want to solve, because now for F and G, they want us to solve for the Y and the X. So for F, it says figure out the horizontal force. So for F, you are solving for step 1, Fx. We have enough information to use trigonometry to solve for this. It's a right triangle, so we can actually go this way and use the angle, and that net resultant, or as you guys would know it as a hypotenuse, probably the best way to do it. So because I'm going to use trigonometry, I'm going to make myself a right triangle. That's 2,750 newtons. Fx is what I'm solving for. And then there's angle here is 30 degrees, and this is Fy. There's so many examples or choices that you can do here. And then for G, we'll be solving for Fy. So it doesn't really matter which one you do first. It's both the same. But for this particular example, I'm going to use the equation from the reference table. I think a lot of you guys would use Ca. I'm going to use Ax equals Ra times cosine theta. That's the same thing as using Ca, just more in a linear format. Step 4, the Ax, or in this case, Fx. A stands for any, so these Fx goes here, and the resultant is this hypotenuse up here. I'm going to do Ax equals 2,750 newtons multiplied by cosine 30 degrees. 5, Ax, or you can call it Ax or Fx, mean the same thing, equals 2,750 multiplied by cosine 60. Sorry, 2,750 multiplied by cosine 30. So it's 2,380. Okay? So I'm getting a final answer of about 2,380 newtons, which makes sense because the angle is low, so obviously you're going to have it, there's going to be more horizontal force than a vertical force. Now for G, which I'll do over here, I'll go back to my original chart, 2,380 newtons. Okay? We now can solve for Fy. Quite easy, we can just do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. You don't have to, but I think that's probably the easiest route to do it. You could do SOHCAHTOA again if you want. So when I just do trying to solve for Fy, given is the triangle again, I'm just going to put same. Step 3, we're going to do a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Now, it doesn't matter which one of these two you try to solve for, so I'll just do solve for a squared plus b squared, which is Fx, which is 2,380 newtons squared, now equals the net, or the resultant, is 2,750 newtons squared. 5. You square both these numbers to subtract this number over, and then get the square root at the end. So we get 2,380 squared, and then 2,750 squared. And I'm going to subtract the 566,400, and then I get the square root. Second answer. We get 2,645. No, it doesn't work out. 2,750 squared. Subtract 2,380 squared. Now we get the square root of that. Yeah, it's 1,000, like 1,400. All right, so that's the correct answer. So 1,400 newtons. So we can add that back to our original chart.